So you want to learn how to walk properly. But what does this mean? Walking properly will allow you to walk faster so you can get your morning coffee quicker. It's going to allow you to walk longer so you can enjoy more of the day and more of the sun. And more importantly, it's going to allow you to walk with better balance so you prevent falls when you're out and about. In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 most common mistakes that I see with people. Then I'm going to show you how we can correct these mistakes. And at the very end, I'm going to give you some bonus exercises that you can do right now so you can start walking properly. Now, most videos on the internet around this topic just show you how to walk properly with the correct technique. I want you to leave this video by having actionable steps and exercises that's going to allow you to be stronger so you can walk faster, for longer, and with better balance. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Av. I've been a physiotherapist over the last 10 years. I've owned 2 private practice clinics, and now I'm in the online space, empowering you with the tools and knowledge that you need so you can live a healthier and fitter life. If you'd like to see more exclusive content and get weekly tips for exercises, fitness, and health, feel free to join my free community down below. Make sure you check out the link in the description below. Enough talking, let's get into the video. So the reason why you want to learn how to walk properly is to prevent falls and potential fractures in the future. And you also want to reduce knee, hip, and foot pain when you're out and about. Now, there are a couple of factors that we can look at to make sure that you are walking properly so you can walk faster, for longer, and with better balance. So number 1 is making sure your hips are extending throughout your walk. Now I'm going to tuck my shirt in so that you guys can see my hips with this movement. So the common mistake that I see when people are walking is as they walk, they still have a flexed hip. They have a flexed hip as they walk and they're slightly hunched over. What this means is that your knee or your foot can't lift off the floor high enough, which increases your risk of falls. Instead, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your hips are planting, extending through that hip, so squeezing that bum muscle as you bring that hip through as you step through that walk. So stepping through, hips come on, and we're stepping through that walk. So you can probably see the steps are a lot bigger, and you can probably see there's more power and stability with these steps. So I'm going to show you what it looks like to walk with no hip extension versus with hip extension. So this is without hip extension. Right? I'm hunched over, foot isn't really clearing the floor as much. If there was a little step, I might trip on it. Now, if we want to add a bit of hip extension, we're stepping through, hip is coming in, and you can probably see I'm covering a lot more ground because my hips are coming into play now, and I'm having a lot more forward momentum. Number 2 is that people aren't pushing off their big toe or their calf muscle enough. And this is very important if you want to start to walk fast. You need to get these calf muscles behind you if you want to increase your speed when walking. So people who walk without pushing off on their toes, they start to just circumduct. So what that means is that instead of the leg and the knee moving forward in this position, they're actually bringing this hip and knee around, so they end up walking like this. You can probably see my feet are turned outwards. So, right? There's no push off from the big toe and there's no calf involvement. Instead, what we want is we want to plant our foot, come down, and we're gonna push off the big toe, and we're gonna turn that calf muscle on as we push ourselves forward. It should feel like a spring. Now, if we get these calf muscles behind us, it's gonna allow you to walk faster. Now, obviously, we're gonna pair this with the hip extending, like we talked about before. So if we pair this together, it's gonna be hip, getting the glutes on, and then as we come off, we're pushing off with that big toe and that calf. So again, you probably can see that I'm getting pushed forward a lot faster because now I'm pushing off that big toe as I move forward. If I'm walking without that push off, it's gonna look something like this. Right? And this movement of my leg as we come around here is gonna actually cause me back pain because I'm gonna be more hunched with this position. And number 3, I see a lot of people walking without an arm swing.
And an arm swing is as simple as it sounds. It's your arm swinging as you walk. Now, the reason why this is important, it's going to give you balance as you step through your walk. The way that you should properly walk is to have your opposite arm and opposite leg almost come through together at the same time. Let's walk backwards here. And you will have a bit of rotation through the mid-back as well. Right? So your shoulders will sway as you walk forward with that arm swing. Now, as you can probably see, as I swing forward with this arm is swinging backwards as well. So we're getting this rotation through the mid-back. We're swinging forward as we walk. Arm swing as we walk forward. Now, how it looks like without an arm swing looks like this. Pretty awkward, right? Feels a bit unnatural. I'm very stiff with my mid-back. Very unnatural. So what you want to do is you want to add some rotation through the mid-back and get that arm swinging as we walk forward. And this will help your balance as you're moving forward and also help with your speed.
All right, guys, and we're back inside. If you're still with me, can I get you to comment burn down below so I know that you're still rocking with me? Let's get into the bonus exercises. So as promised, here are 3 exercises that you can incorporate right now so you can start walking properly. Now, most videos on the internet are just gonna show you the very first part that I showed, but I wanna make sure you leave this video with an actionable plan. Exercise number 1 is going to be a single leg step up. You're gonna do this for 3 sets of 10 on both sides, and you're gonna do this 3 times a week. Exercise number 2 is a single leg calf raise. You can do this from the floor, or you can do this on a step. Again, 3 sets of 10. You're gonna perform this 3 times a week. And last but not least, you're going to be doing a T-spine standing twist. This is a very simple exercise that will get your mid-back feeling loose so that when you're walking, you can have easier arm swing and easier rotation through the mid-back and the mid-body. If you'd like to learn more about these exercises, feel free to check out this video up here. Otherwise, you can join my free community below where you get weekly health, fitness, and workout tips from myself personally. So make sure you check out the link in the description below. That's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and I will see you in the next video.